Hey, I'm so glad you could come over for coffee. Please have a seat. Thank you so much for inviting me. It feels really good to get out of the apartment. Yeah, I'm happy that we could finally get our schedules aligned so that we could hang out. Tell me, what do you like to do for fun? Well, at the library, they have these really great story time events for babies and toddlers. So I like to take my son there probably twice a month or so. And then when the weather is nice, I like to take him to the park so that he can get outside, get some fresh air, and he can explore. Oh, and also he loves long walks. So I try to get him out of the apartment as much as I can, but sometimes it's just not doable. When we're stuck inside, we do building blocks, or we throw the ball, or I read him a story, things like that. What do your kids like to do? Actually, I asked what you like to do. What do I like to do? Hello, welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things navigating single parenthood. But today I think is a day for all parents since we all can relate to getting lost in our parenting role. I'm going to be talking about signs you may have lost yourself and how to find yourself again. If you find that all of your hobbies and interests revolve around your kid, you might have lost yourself. If everything you do on a day-to-day basis, every outing, every weekend is centered around your kid, then you inadvertently have been forgotten because there is no space for your own hobbies or interests. Another indicator is if you can't remember what you like to do for yourself. Like what you saw at the beginning of this video, if you are asked what you like to do for fun and you instead start listing off everything your kid likes to do, there lies your answer. And finally, if most of what you talk about has to do with parenting, you probably have lost yourself. Remember what you loved doing before becoming a parent and try and figure out if there is a way that you can still implement that hobby or activity into your life currently. This plays a large role in you prioritizing your self-care. And look, self-care does not have to be extravagant. It doesn't have to mean spa days and expensive vacations. It's these little things that you do each day that make you happier and make you feel more fulfilled, and yes, make you a better parent. For example, I love weightlifting, and it is something that I deeply missed during my last trimester of pregnancy and my 3 months postpartum. I started using my lunch hour at work to go to the gym, and it has made a huge difference in my self-esteem. I love music, and I have taught my son to dance to several of my favorite songs. I've even serenaded him with my beautiful singing voice.
I've been called the songbird of my generation by people who've heard me.
Just about every night after I put my son to bed, I have 2 to about 2.5 hours to myself where I do something that I enjoy. I watch YouTube channels that I like. I work on my own YouTube channel. I do yoga. I catch up on a series. This routine, believe it or not, has made a big difference in my ability to relax and my overall happiness. Another important thing is to make time for adult conversations where you do not talk about parenting. Talk about your career, talk about sport, movies, pop culture, whatever. And if you don't have anyone to talk to, there are some methods that you can use to feel like you have company even when you don't. There are Facebook groups, there are podcasts, there are audiobooks that you can listen to. You can watch YouTube commentary channels. These are all things that I have used to feel less alone myself. Also, don't hesitate to try new activities. Experiment a little. Find a creative outlet. Take a dance class. Even learning a new language is something that is so much more accessible than what it used to be now that we have modern technology and language exchange apps like HelloTalk and Tandem, which you can use for free. If you only take away one lesson from this video, let it be this. Having your own hobbies and interests are crucial to you being the best version of yourself and being the best parent to your child. It's natural to want to focus on your child and fulfilling all of their wants and needs, but remember that you are modeling behavior that they will enact on as adults. If you want your child to grow into an adult who practices self-care and owns their individuality, you have to lead by example. Thank you so much for watching. Go do something enjoyable for yourself, but not before smashing that like button. And remember to subscribe, of course, so we can keep hanging out. And I will see you again in the next video. Take care of yourself.